A century later, all of nature had been classified into two great domains. There was energy, the forces that animated objects, and there was mass, the physical stuff that made up those objects. The whole of 19th century science rested on these two mighty pillars. The laws that governed one did not apply to the other. But young, newly enrolled physics student Albert Einstein didn't like laws.
Good grief, Einstein. What happened to you?
It is more than a little ironic, having been reprimanded yesterday by that idiot Professor Pernay for poor attendance, that I should in fact attend a practical lesson, which was as long as it was boring and utterly pointless, by the way, only to be the victim of an explosion of my own apparatus.
So it was your own fault then?
Thank you. And how are you today, Fraulein Marriage?
Extremely well, Herr Einstein. All the better for seeing you have escaped the physics laboratory with your life.
Well, in order not to alarm you any further, I pledge to forever continue my studies here at the Café Bahnhof, reading only the great masters of theoretical physics and eschewing the babbling nonsense of the polytechnicians.
It's about all you ever do.
It's getting a little stuffy in here, Fraulein Marriage. Would you care to take a walk with me? There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Why, Herr Einstein? Of course. Perhaps you'd like me to tell you what you have missed in lectures this week.
Einstein wasn't exactly a model student. He excelled in certain subjects, especially physics and math, but he wasn't very diligent in a lot of his other classes. He was undoubtedly very questioning, which seems to have annoyed most of his professors throughout his life. He would pursue his fascinations with just incredible determination.
We know from his letters that Einstein, even from the age of 16, was literally obsessed with the nature of light.
What would we see, do you think, if we were together and we sped up and up until we caught up to the front of a beam of light?
It was Einstein's relentless pursuit of light which would bring about a revolution in science. With light, he would reinvent the universe and find a hidden pathway that would unite energy and mass.
You see how she stares at that wave?
Yes?
You see how for her it is static?
Yes?
She and the wave are traveling at the same speed. We see the wave moving through the water, but relative to her, it just sits there. So is light like that?
Common sense would say that if you caught up to a light beam, there would be a wave of light just sitting there. Maybe it would be shimmering, a bit of electricity and a bit of magnetism.
So, if she was traveling alongside the light wave, it wouldn't be moving, it would be static. But Maxwell says you can't have static light.
Maybe Maxwell is wrong. Maybe if you catch up to light, it is static, Albert, like a wave next to a boat.
Imagine if I was sitting still and holding a mirror to my face. And the light travels from my face to the mirror, and I see my face.
Yes?
However, if I and the mirror were traveling at the speed of light...
You're going at the same speed as the light leaving your face.
Exactly.
The light never reaches the mirror.
So would I be invisible?
That doesn't make sense.
Young Einstein was starting to realize that light was unlike any other kind of wave. Einstein was about to enter a surreal universe where energy, mass, and the speed of light intermingled in a way no one had ever suspected.